Thank you all for coming out this morning. We're here this morning to talk about the $1 billion road and bridge program that I've proposed for the state. I read this weekend where over 50% of the gubernatorial candidates are discussing it and have agreed that it's a good program. The folks that are opposing this bill this weekend have called all over the district trying to confuse the general public. Let me tell you, this bill is not only a roads bill, this is a job creating bill. This is a bill that will improve the infrastructure throughout the state. In every county, every city, everyone will get their fair share of this money. And when we improve the roads, bridges, the infrastructure, it makes it much easier to recruit industry and jobs. That's what we're talking about, is jobs. It not only improves the jobs in the construction industry, but it improves the recruitment of jobs. So this is a huge jobs bill. This bill will take $100 million annually from the Oil and Gas Trust Fund. There are those who are proposing alternatives. One of the bills introduced an alternative is to raise gasoline taxes. In the climate that we're in, when people are hurting, gas is high, unemployed, the last thing we need is an increase in gasoline taxes. There's another alternative bill that does a bond issue. A bond issue, $1 billion bond issue, will cost the state taxpayers an additional $80 million over 20 years to pay it back. My bill will be $100 million clean each year for the next 10 years, 25 million of that going to every city, every county in the district. The road that we see out here is a good example of the road and bridge needs that we have in the state. It'll take over $500,000 to replace this road, and Bijan Tahiri is here with the city of Rainsville. He works with the road department. He'll be glad to explain and this is just one example of the problems that we have throughout this state. This bill is a no-brainer, and we need to quit dilly-dallying around. We need to pass this bill and begin fixing our roads, creating jobs, and improve the future of this great state. Bijan, would you talk to everybody a little bit about the needs here? And this is just an example of small towns, big towns, all over my district that'll need help.
Back when I took the office, the first thing I did, I went through all the city street and take assessment of what kind of shape the roads are. And this was one number one priority to fix this road. Back when I did the estimate, it was $191,000 to fix this road. Unfortunately, due to the bad freezing weather, this road no longer is going to exist in the next 6 months. We'll probably be losing this road, and it's going to probably cost twice the amount of estimate that I come up with about 6 months ago to repair this road. And we need this bill to be passed as soon as we can.
We've recently gotten the figures from the snow and ice damages from the past week. We're looking at $7.2 million in losses on our roads. This will cover the towns and the county roads. We've got roads similar to this one. One on Wade Gap, it looks like you've had a tiller on it. It's just crumbling apart. And we're going to have some more money to fix this road. This bill that Senator's talking about would be a great benefit to DeKalb County.
This is not talking about help. This is real help. Any questions from the media?
The Republican from Gardendale said that he'd be more than happy to work with you and get this bill passed, you know, as it died last time. Are you willing, and have you planned on working with the Republicans on fixing what they think needs to be fixed?
Well, I'm glad to. This is the third year in a row I've introduced this bill, and they've killed it the first 2 years. I introduced it as a bond issue 2 years ago. They didn't like the bond issue, so we changed it to take the bonding cost out of it, introduced the bill basically like it is. They killed it by 2 votes last year. They've always got a problem with the bill, but their alternative, the senator from Calhoun County, introduced a bill that will allow people to increase their gas tax by 5 cents. I think that is a terrible alternative. The bond issue that they're proposing now is a terrible alternative. This is a good bill. We need it, and we need it now. Thank you all very much for coming. All you got to do is ride this road and see the need for this bill. We appreciate you coming.